Oh, hey guys, come on in. I did a right loud sip of my brew before you opened door, so you might want to leave that in. Welcome to Bmo Gym, guys. First thing we've got when we come in is our wall of fame. This is, anyone that's on this wall is people that have trained at the gym and then competed. Obviously there's quite a bit of my old stuff up there as well. And I have got quite a lot of people to add to that who've competed, and I need to get their pictures run off and put up there. But a lot of people like to get up on that wall from competing. So, new fridge. We've done this early, so you're almost seeing the setup of the gym. So we normally come in, turn the fridge on, put some music on, do 11 sets of Captains of Crush just to start the day. And then just make sure everything's running. You can see the till area. Till area is a nice little bit that I added. We got that sometime during lockdown. Obviously not a machine, but it adds a lot to the gym. If you just look this way, we'll start with the first machine. Sterling shoulder press. This is one machine that I didn't particularly select, but I did get offered it and I saw it as a good opportunity to add this machine. It's really nice because we had a good old shoulder press, but because of the stack on it, it was quite easy to stack. Because this one's plate loaded, it's almost unlimited with the amount of weight that you can add, and it is a really good machine. Second machine we've got when you come down, this is actually an original Empire, which is the gym that I bought 5 years ago. So this machine's actually about 30 years old, but I did have it refurbished with Nitram, which is why you can see the really nice hexagon pads on there. Nitram do a really, really good job of refurbs. Like, it almost looks brand new, so it's perfect. And then we've got the first of the Panatta series that I added a couple of years ago. Overhead tricep stack machine. Second, preacher curl stack machine. Then we've got the Panatta jungle, which is basically like triceps, biceps, pull down, and seated row. These are really, really good, these machines. I'm so glad that I added them. And I would potentially like to put some more Panatta in at some point, but we are maxed out for room at the moment. Also, we added the pec deck reverse fly, and then the final piece of Panatta that I added at the time was the ab crunch, which is upstairs, so we'll have a look at that probably last. The weather's really nice at the moment, but generally when it's cold, one of the first things we do is chuck the heater on, because we like to keep it nice and not too warm, but absolutely at a safe, comfortable temperature for everyone, which is nice. We didn't always have that. We definitely had some times where people were training in the ice cold winters of England. Sunbed. It's not the best sunbed in the world, but it's not a sunbed shop. It does the job. You will definitely get brown if you jump on there. Cutler hack. The Cutler hack was actually the first brand new piece that I ever added to the gym. So that was quite a milestone for me to buy a brand new piece. Really, really good hack. The foot pad and the shoulder pads are nice and parallel, so it's a lot of quad, a lot of leg with as little knee problem as possible. So then moving on, we've got the leg press. Again, I didn't specifically pick this leg press, but I did get the opportunity to buy this one. I actually bought this one off Ryan Alexander, who owns Saxon Gym and the PCA. The main reason I wanted to move over to this leg press is because originally the gym had all 1-inch plates, and I wanted to transition over to 2-inch Olympic plates. And obviously on here we've got the pro plates, custom plates. These are wicked for the leg press because they're so thin. We've got quite a lot of strong lads, and it's easy for them to put a lot of weight on. This is probably going to be the next machine that I'm going to replace. No offense to it. Don't tell it might hurt its feelings. But I think anyone that follows my training stuff knows how much I love the Life Fitness hammer strength stuff. So I am going to replace this with the big bad boy hammer strength leg press probably in the next couple of months. I think that's next on the list. So, and then snuck away in the corner, wicked little hyper. Perfect for lower back, perfect for glutes. It's become a really common exercise now, and it's something that I'd definitely include in any training program. Various attachments mounted up on the wall. They did used to be in a closer proximity to the pull down, but now they're there, but we'll keep evolving and working on it. And then what you've got there is our new glute drive. We replaced the cutler with that one, and that's gone down very, very well. We'll leave a handful of plates at the back of there because the cutler was very heavy and you can load more on this one, but the feel in the glutes with that's wicked, so we love that one. I added this at the same time as the shoulder press. I got offered the two machines from a local gym. Everyone loves a decline press, apart from me. I don't like a decline press, but everyone loves this, so really good addition to the gym. I had a period of time where I really wanted to upgrade the look of the gym as well, so I went with a lot of like updated machinery and I tried to get a lot of black stuff in. So that one just fit in really well, and like I said, everyone loves it. We've got the little makeshift stoppers on there as well. So they just chuck in there so that the stretch start portion isn't too low. And then here it is. I wanted this machine for so long. Probably my favourite back exercise, seated upright row. Nothing to worry about other than A to B, perfect row. So again, that's the hammer strength. Absolutely love hammer strength. This in particular is actually a refurb, although at the time of purchase, you would not know they were refurbs. They're almost brand new, which is why I will be opting for the same supplier on the refurbished leg press. And we did the same thing with the pull down incline, but we'll get to that. Next, we have got the non-counterbalance vertical Smith. Absolutely love this. Very heavy, but a very, very good Smith. I really like doing my military presses on this. I normally opt for flat bench press, but in terms of starting a shoulder press, I get a lot of clients that struggle with shoulders and they're trying to dumbbell press or they're trying to start a barbell press low. And I think that does just put a lot of stress on your shoulders. So Smith machine, perfect. Start it from the top. There's no egos on this machine. It is a heavy, heavy Smith, but we love it. It's quite an old, it's actually a Planet piece, which is a guy called Steve Denton, which is local to the area, who makes machines, but super high quality steel and just a timeless piece. The bearings are running. No one ever has any problems with the bearings running as long as it's oiled. Next we've got flat bench. This is actually another Planet piece, so another Steve Denton piece. You don't need much with a flat bench, obviously. You are doing the movement as a free weight, but you also do want like a good quality piece, which this is. You can feel how heavy they are. They are quality steel. And then what we've got next is the second Smith that we've got. I wanted to add this one because I did want the counterbalance and the slightly angled Smith. And it is a good Smith. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really use it because I prefer the non-counterbalance vertical one. But everyone loves this, and it's nice to have two Smiths as well because obviously it's a machine that's got multiple uses and we can add a lot of options to the gym then. So then what we've got next, easy bar, straight bar rack. These obviously need updating, but they're really solid, they're really good. I added the Atlas rubber easy bars. I could probably go to Atlas and get the straights done, and I probably will do that at some point. And then next we've got another, I'm not actually sure about this cable. I think it is probably a Planet as well. I think Steve probably made this one, but again, absolutely solid steel. The good thing about this one, they're actually 7 kilo plates as opposed to the standard 5s that you would get on a normal cable crossover. So it gives you the option of going much heavier than you would on a normal cable crossover. And then we've got a slightly lighter one upstairs because sometimes the 7 kilo increments are actually quite a bit too much. Again, 30-year-old benches from the original gym that we had done with the Nitram hexagon pads. So they look sick. So they do a good powder coat and pad job on them. New dumbbells that I added, I really wanted like the rubber cast dumbbells, nice organised set. I've just added a 60. We had a really long 60, which is like a photo shoot dumbbell. I'll show you over there. Maybe some scope to add a 65 or maybe a 70. And then we've got like the mega old school 55s. Still a good dumbbell. I just randomly got offered it once and I was like, yeah, I'll have that. So then we've got one of the racks, half rack, a lot of storage on there, new primal bars. Everyone knows I like my primal bars. I've actually got a lot more used to using this now. It's really stiff to deadlift with, which is sometimes a bit of a problem for deadlift, but it's also good for squat and bench. So I've been squatting and benching with this, and then I've been deadlifting with the strength shot bar, which has got a tiny bit more flex in it. Primal bumpers, just to get the deadlift started with 20s. 10s for people that are starting a bit lighter but still want the full range. I've got like a 50-50 split of plates at the minute. So I've got these body power ones, which are wicked. And then I've got the standard barbell ones, the ones that I imported. So I'm in the process of sort of deciding whether or not I'm gonna go more with these or the black ones. Because obviously it's a massive expense that people don't always see the plates in a gym, because they're all sort of $250 a kilo. Bar holder, safety squat bars, easy bars. I'm a big stickler for weights and bars. I think it's probably one of the most important parts of a gym. That's a little dip attachment that goes on this little half rack. It's got the chin on there as well. Again, another wicked piece of hammer strength kit. This is actually the pull down and the incline pressing ones in one. I was a little bit skeptical as to whether having it as a 2-in-1 would ruin either one of the exercises, but it actually doesn't. They're both exactly the same as they are on the individual pieces. It's good for space that we've got the 2-in-1. The only disadvantage is obviously both sides can't be used at the same time. But when we add some more room, when we get that opportunity, I will be putting quite a lot more hammer strength stuff in. Power cage, always good for squat, bench, dead, fundamentals of training. This has got the arms, so you can put the safety arms in at the bottom of the squat. These are all the standard plates. Like I said, I'm about 50-50 on the standard and the body power ones. I don't know what I'm going to go forward with yet, but we'll see. Primal T-bar in the corner. Wicked T-bar row. That's drilled down over there, so there's none of the bar moving, so that's perfect. So we'll have a look upstairs. So the majority of the upstairs is leg machines and cardio pieces. So the reason I set it out like that is because a lot of the time it's quite nice for people to come upstairs, firstly jump on a bit of cardio, so they kind of get the bearings and they get to assess the surroundings and feel a bit more comfortable. And then a lot of people can almost stay up here and do cardio, smaller dumbbells, leg machines. We've got the lighter cable over there, so people can just come up here and until they get comfortable, they can get a good full body session in. So again, Live Fitness Hammer Strength Series 1 leg extension. I specifically picked this one. I actually got this one off Gavin Gibson, who's a top level competitor and PT in the UK. He didn't really want to part with that one, but I convinced him to let me have it for a semi-reasonable price. And then that machine is that good, and it's very, very hard to replicate a leg extension. People were then waiting for the leg extension, so I added a second one, which is just another slightly different, but it's another Series 1 leg extension. And then again, we've got the Series 1 hamstring curl. In terms of leg extensions and hamstring curls, these Life Fitness Series 1, they're just, in my opinion, they're unbeatable for function. They're adjustable as well, so you find an average height female and male can still use them as well. Some machines seem to be a bit more angled towards the average male height. Cybex leg curl, that was looking a little bit beaten up at the minute, but we'll get a refurb done on that one, and that'll be a very, very good piece of kit. I didn't actually pick that one. I got offered it, but I'm glad I got offered it because it's a very, very good leg curl. Adjustable cable, again, plates are slightly lighter, so this one's a little bit of an easier option, which is why we've got it up here, so people can jump on that. I like to keep all the attachments organised, so we've got a couple of buckets knocking about with them in. Sissy squat, battle ropes from Primal, chin up, dip, ab raise, always good to have a piece of kit like that. And then we're pretty much onto the cardio. So original bikes, they were here when I got them, they're all kinetic, so this whole row is just kinetic, so it's self-powered. I added the air bike, I love this, good upper body, lower body cardio. 2 new Stairmasters, obviously one's out of order because it's a Stairmaster and that's what Stairmasters do, but the part is on the way to fix that. So hopefully the part will come for that and I can get it fixed. Really, really good piece though. These are kinetic as well, so you just jump on them, they'll start to power up, and they do what a Stairmaster does. They're quality. Ski Urge, another full body piece of cardio, nice circuity type, CrossFit type cardio piece, full body workout, so that's wicked. Inversion table. I actually bought this for my brother because he had compression in his spine. He's never used it, so he's welcome for that. But it's good. A lot of the lads have jumped on that and it seems to have helped him a little bit with the lower backs and the spines. So, cross trainer, self-explanatory. We've got a handful of different treadmills now. I'm probably going to move to all pre-core ones at some point, just because I've got OCD and I want them all to look the same. But we'll keep adding stuff like we always do and get it all consistent and conforming. Concept 2 rower, everybody loves that. Rowing machine's obviously a really good piece of cardio. I've got a couple of smaller dumbbell racks up here because, like I said again, people like to come up here, get out of the way a little bit and do a good little workout. So we keep some lighter stuff up here, so you've got that option then. This is the last Panatta piece, like I mentioned. Really good ab machine. And like I said, I would like to keep adding Panatta in. These are actually like mega old school Panatta ab adductors. I would not even be able to tell you when these were made, but I mean, this Fit 2000 line on them. Maybe they're 2000 and they're 25 years old, 24, I don't know. But I'm going to repad them. I need to get around to that. Cybex glute drive. Again, I think I kind of got that one by accident. I think I went to pick another piece up and got offered that. But it's actually a really, really good piece for glutes. I personally get a really good connection with glute kickback, and that Cybex one's perfect. So another old one that needs a bit of TLC, and then we've got the Life Fitness. Again, this is the Life Fitness Series 1. Horizontal leg press with a nice heavy stack on. The first time I ever used this piece was actually at M13 in Marbella, just after one of my shows a few years ago. And I decided that I needed one, so I came back to England and got one. This one is getting a bit worn. I don't know whether I might look at replacing this with the option that Hammer Strength have at the minute. Or I might just get this one refurbished because the function of the machine is absolutely excellent. Super old school single leg curl. Don't even know what it is. Probably says it somewhere. But this was one of the ones that was with the gym when I bought the gym. So this is one of the few pieces that are left. But in terms of the movement for hamstrings, absolutely perfect. And it's nice that you can do either side unilaterally. And it's ridiculously heavy, like stupidly heavy. Excuse me, seated calf. I got that from a gym when I first ever got this gym. And I've still to this day, I've actually never seen a seated calf like that before, where it's actually set up as a machine stack, and it's a heavy stack as well. But it's just a wicked little seated calf. Like, it's such a good piece. So another one that I got a bit fortunate with. And then this last piece that we've got here is just a standing calf. This was originally with the gym when I got it. I might replace that one. The stack could probably do with being a little bit heavier on that, and obviously it's a bit beat up, but the movement itself's immaculate. So what you find with a lot of gym equipment is the mechanics of them are timeless. So as long as you look after them and you give them a bit of a refurb, you don't necessarily need to replace them with a lot of these new machines that people bring out, because mechanics are mechanics. They've always been the same, like, they work. So, which is the reason why I really like the Life Fitness and the Hammer Strength stuff, because it is just timeless. But I think that's about it for the most updated gym tour of the gym. You've seen the new floor, you've seen the new paint on the walls, the new paint on the machines, so we've really enhanced the look of the gym. Like I said, I've got a short list of things that I'm wanting to add. And the thing that I've changed lately is I used to have to sell an old piece and use that money against the new one. Whereas what I've been doing lately is every time I get a new piece, I'm putting the old ones, which are still very good, in storage. So when the time comes that we get some more room, I can literally just dump a good 10, 15 pieces of kit straight into that new space. So we are still looking to expand. I'm not going to rush it and jeopardize everything, but it's coming. It'll come at some point. Everything's on the up. So I hope you're enjoying the videos that we're doing. If there's any things that you want to see added to the gym, we're always happy to take some feedback. And if there's anything you want to see on the videos, just drop us a comment. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, follow all the pages. Thanks for watching.